ready to go. Gates open and they're racing and caught them in a good line. It was a good dispatch and Constant Justice won the start clearly. And also moving across out deep on the track is Bringer of War, Chocante and Radical Force is back on the rail. Back to a midfield there as they settle. Limitless Stout outside Sacred Tonic, who lacked a bit of early pace today from Larson. And back with him, Galileo's Approach and Rising Glory, the last one. They work off the back at the 800 marker now. And Constant Justice led the way. Bringer of War is second. Radical Force is third. The leader's back, and on his outside is Chocante. Then Limitless Stout, Sacred Tonic, and then Larson. They were followed by Rising Glory, and Galileo's Approach is now the tail ender. They wheel for home with just over 400 metres left to go, and Constant Justice tries to take it all the way. From in second placing, Radical Force, who now dives to the inside. Out deep, Chocante, then Limitless Stout. Sacred Tonic is very one-paced at the moment, but in the meantime, Constant Justice now headed by Radical Force. Chocante the outside. He's coming home at a rate of knots now. Chocante first up from the break. Richard Lyons another winner. That's win number 4 for the stable. Chocante racing clear of Radical Force, and Chocante under Rosani wins well. Radical Force ran second. Limitless Stout was third. And then came Sacred Tonic, and Galileo's Approach came from last. Then came Constant Justice, Larson, Rising Glory, and Bringer of War. He was the last in. Impressive first up. Chocante, ridden by S. Rosani. There's 4 winners for the Richard Lyons camp. He was very impressive at the end, despite holding up the start. He's done a good job. He came home with a good sprint over the final stages of the event. Put the opposition away pretty quickly. Radical Force has put up a good performance though first up from the break. Tight go for third. We had Limitless Stout there. Sacred Tonic wasn't far away at the finish either. But Chocante, first up since February of this year, defeats Radical Force. I think Limitless Stout will run third in the turquoise colours, just ahead of Sacred Tonic and at wheel. So those numbers are 7, 2, 4. So Chocante pays 4.6 locally. And that's win by 2 with a further head to fourth. 1 3/4 by 2 with a head to fourth in 1:14.2. 1:14.2 the time after the running of race number 8 on today's program. Well, he held up the start. Chocante, he was very tentative at the barriers today, but took a while to load away. But he's got the job done for Connections, and that was impressive first up for Chocante in taking out the 8th on the program, the Supreme B over the 1250. Those numbers confirmed. It is 7, 2, 4 and 5 after race 8.